Good morning everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good because it is good to feel good. I have had such a lovely sleep last night. If anything, I needed it because I desperately needed to recharge my batteries, and ironically, my camera battery is just flashing right now, so I better change this. Anyway, I feel very recharged right now, and I'm actually just about to head out of my hotel, check out, and head on to my next destination, which of course is Tromsø, as I found out how it's pronounced, because all this time I've been saying like Tromsø or Tromsø, it's Tromsø. So if anyone is coming to Norway, you now know it's pronounced Tromsø. So yeah, I'm just about to head to the train station, catch a train to the airport, and then my flight's not till 3 o'clock, so if anything, I want to get to the airport with, you know, plenty of time to kill, get some food and whatnot, and then just, you know, hop on my flight and then hop over to Tromsø. So this should be exciting today. It's so weird to think about, literally 24 hours ago was when I was getting in to the station here at Oslo, and now I'm ready to move on, and that's why I'm going to Tromsø today. As I've said already, I would love to come back to Oslo in the future, but obviously my time was short for this time, so I couldn't really do anything. But anyway, now I've got to go pick up a train ticket and head to the airport. Okay, so I'm just sat in a taxi right now because basically all the trains from Oslo Central were being cancelled, so it ultimately meant that, you know, wasn't going to go anywhere on the train. And if anything, given the cancellations I had my train coming down from York to London the other day, I think maybe this was a sign of things to come, and hopefully, fingers crossed, one of my flights in the next few days doesn't get delayed or cancelled or whatever. Okay, so I've just made it to the airport, the Lufthaven, and we've actually got quite a fair bit of time before my flight, but if I'm being quite honest, I'm very hungry, so once we get through security, that's the plan, so let's go do that. Velkommen til Oslo Lufthaven. Okay, so I've just made it through security, and that was nice and smooth, and now I've got about 2 hours until my flight, so we've got a bit of time to kill, and already here, got a nice big Christmas tree, that's lovely. And then obviously that goes to international, and obviously this is a domestic flight, so I shouldn't really be heading this way, so I'm actually going to head this way and see what's about. Okay, so I just popped into a shop, I did, and I Wish It Could Be Christmas by Every Day was playing, and then someone was listening to it and they were confused about who it was, so then I popped over to him and I said, much like how Donna Noble would say from Doctor Who, well, isn't that wizard? Okay, so we're on my flight now to Tromsø, just about to take off, and yeah, we've got a window seat again, got the wing there, so we are winging it. But I tell you something that's quite interesting is, for all my flights that I'm on this week, like from you know, from Heathrow and Tromsø and coming back, I'm either on the row itself or around it. I'm on row 19 for each of them, of course, row 19, 19 being my lucky number, so that's quite nice. Okay. They're just locking up the, locking up the overhead lockers. I think they're about to shut the door as well to the plane. And look at that, I've got the whole row to myself. I think this is a first. Like, because when I've flown before, like with all sorts of airlines, I usually tend to have like one seat in between, like next to the passenger. But this is a first. I've got a row to myself. Well guys, this is absolutely incredible. I have just landed in Tromsø and this is beautiful. Like, just being greeted to a winter wonderland, this is absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, for a bus into town from the airport, that was only 20 kron, or close to £2, so that is really good. And I think cities should take note of that and, like, you know, not charge extortionate prices and whatnot, but that was pretty good. Anyway, I've now got to head to my hostel, which is just around the corner, and when we're there I can, you know, warm up a bit and then I guess maybe head out later. I don't know. When I say later, don't forget there's barely any daylight here, so when I say later it's still gonna be night. What the hell? Okay, so I've just made it to my hostel and I'm on top bunk, and as you can see the ceiling goes to there, so I can't exactly sit up straight on here, so this is the best we can do. But honestly, whew, I'm quite alright, but just, you know what, I think I'm gonna just catch my bearings here, and then shortly before I know it, I'm gonna head out into town and see what's about. Okay, so I've caught my bearings. I'm now out and about in Tromsø. I'm just walking over this bridge at the moment, and also should mention, I look like I'm just about to like go on like some kind of like snow adventure, like go skiing or something. But no, that would be nice actually, because I've not done skiing in years. But anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm walking across this bridge and I'm going to see the Arctic Cathedral, which from what I heard looks lovely. And then literally after that I'm going to walk back over the bridge. I'm out of breath already. I'm going to walk back over the bridge and then just have a little explore around Tromsø. Okay, so I've got a makeshift kind of like setup going up there. Obviously I don't have any professional lights or anything, so my iPhone torch is good enough. But anyway, look, so obviously over there is Tromsø, and that's where I'm going to be heading next. And of course there's the Arctic Cathedral. Unfortunately, I've just only found out it's only open 3 hours a day for the entire year. No wait, that sounds wrong. Let me rephrase that. It's open every day for 3 hours in the entire year. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to go inside, but it would be lovely. But if I do come back to Tromsø another time, then that would also be lovely. But anyway, I'm gonna actually head back that way now. I made a massive point of going over the bridge, seeing the Arctic Cathedral, doing some of that. But yeah, let's head back over there to, like, you know, civilization. Oh, it is freezing right now, but oh, I think the snow's clearing a bit, or rather, like, I think the snow clouds are clearing over. Obviously, if it was to be a nice night to see the Aurora Borealis, obviously you've got to take a few things into consideration. One being, it needs to be like a clear sky, but two, it also needs to be free of light pollution. So I don't know if you'd necessarily be lucky in seeing it here in Tromsø. You might be, I could be completely wrong there, but yeah, those are some little things you have to take into consideration. Hopefully, fingers crossed, on the tour I do in a few days' time, where we're going to go out and about to try and find them, then yeah, fingers crossed we actually do see them. Okay, it's the little things like this that are really cute and I really like. So you've got a light up polar bear and a light up igloo. Although saying that, I want to try and see if I can fit in there. Although, now that I mention it, given how tall I am, it's probably not the best of ideas. Let's try to do a few little spins on this, shall we? This could go horribly wrong. Whoa, that was close. Don't do that again, Ollie. There's a fresh batch of snow just falling right now, so I've got to be very careful in this. But anyway, we've got a makeshift photo shoot going on, and yeah, let's enjoy this. Okay, so I'm in a Norwegian co-op right now, and it's quite nice to think, like, you know, obviously I work for the co-op back home, but I might have just jokingly said to my boss, saying, is there any potential that I could transfer to our Norwegian counterpart?
And I guess I'll have to wait for her answer. It's probably a no, but it's worth asking. Okay, so I've had a little quiet evening in at the hostel, and today's been lovely. It has, you know, flying in from Oslo, and that flight, especially against the sunset, was lovely, and I really enjoyed that. But anyway, it's been nice exploring around Tromsø as well, and seeing all sorts, like, and just like getting my steps up and whatnot, and seeing all the Christmassy bits that are around here as well. It's been lovely. But anyway, I'm gonna have a nice night's sleep now. I think I'm gonna switch off early because that's what my body needs. And then tomorrow morning I'm going on what's called an Arctic nature tour, so going to like some really nice spots. Might even see a bit of, like, you know, the local wildlife and whatnot, so fingers crossed we see something pretty cool. Maybe even an apex predator, we don't know. And then I don't know what exactly is going to happen later in the day, because obviously it'll be dark by the time I get back, but that's another thing as well. Literally less than 2 hours of daylight tomorrow, which is crazy. But ultimately, it would be nice to experience, and yeah, here's to a fun one. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will leave you with some advice, and that is always to enjoy yourself, stay safe, and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Thank you for watching, and peace.